So it's second morning hunt. I am sitting in the cedar shack, which is my brother's blind. We built this in 2015, I believe. He's only seen 2 deer in it, but everybody else was going everywhere else, and I didn't want to sit where I sat yesterday, so I decided to come here. So I think I'm going to go for a quick walk when I leave here. Check the sign on the other area that I'm looking into, and then if there's no new tracks, or there's a whole bunch of scrapes over there when I got here. So if there's any scrapes over there, then that's where I'm going. But the cameras have been pretty dead since we got here, which is weird. With the snow, you just think they'd be moving to debate, even at midnight, or not. The one camera did have quite a few pictures, but other than that, I mean, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 cellulars, and only one was taking pictures last night. So, and they're all working. Not a good sign, man. Not a good sign. Anyway, we're gonna sit here. I'll hopefully we see something. It'd be nice to see something, even though he's only seen 2 deer here in 6 years. So, we're up here in camp. We use these mirrors. And in that way, we can look in one direction, and we can also see what's behind us. It's just one thing we've always done. A lot of times you'll see stuff in the mirror before you see stuff out in front of you, because of just something that catches your eye. But we've been doing that for quite a long time. It's been something that we've used since I've been coming here. We've always had mirrors under blinds. I don't know if that's something that's, regular everywhere, but, it makes sense for us. So, we have all these long shooting lanes. Turn your head back and forth all the time. It's not hard, but, a deer can cross within seconds. So if you're looking one direction all the time, for just say 20 seconds, a deer can cross that lane in 5. So if you're not ready, if you don't have that mirror, then you can have some issues seeing those deer. So we put the mirrors up there, and it gives us that little chance to be able to see the deer that are coming in behind us. So it's 11 o'clock. I really haven't been recording because I haven't seen anything. I can't really hear anything in this stand or in this blind. You got the windows, and then it's just, it's a big old blind, so you really can't hear anything. But the game, Michigan State, Ohio State blowout was about to be on, so I think a lot of the guys are going to be going in and listening to that. I'm probably going to leave here and go for a walk. I have that trail camera on the east side. I want to go check that out. As well, I might walk in the back real quick where I hunted last night and see if there's any new fresh tracks. I'm sure there's going to be more tracks because, the deer went back to where they are. But if they did go into that swamp, we got one more day after today. We're hunting today and then tomorrow. That's it, man. We haven't chopped wood. We haven't done anything yet. We are behind. We gotta get some wood chopped and got some other things. We brought a stand to put up, but we haven't even put it up yet. So hopefully they do that this afternoon. I don't really care about that stand. I mean, it'd be good to have a better stand, or take another stand to the wolf where I hunted yesterday morning. The stand that's there is a little shaky. It's a little scary. I'll get the camera out while I'm going for my walk. and then show you guys some of the sign that I found if I find any, and then maybe just show you the area too. I don't know. I think I filmed some of the area before, but it's a big woods, man. Big woods, a lot of cedar swamps, and it's hard to learn when you're only here a week a year. What is that? What's that? I see that. Look at that. I don't get to see that every day. Alright, man. Nice seeing you. I will let you rest. I got a long walk home. It's a warm one today. Don't have any deer hanging.
He's got his tennies on.
I do have my tennis shoes on.
It's like force where men are men, splitting wood.
Yeah.
He had the same pants on as you. Insulated? You're good at splitting wood. Perfect. I'm good at it? She was like, I got 5 more minutes.
It's his.
Oh, camera?
Yeah.
Right,
Is there any tracks in front of it?
Yeah, I'll tell you your story. Yeah, I'll tell you just a second. Hold on. Just a second. Just a second.
I'll put on the trail going west.
Josh saw a moose. He tracked it. I heard that. You taking a video right now, or?
Yeah.
You take a video on that thing? Oh,
Yeah. That's what I make all my videos with.
Mine and saw one the other day, and it was a black one. He put his gun on it, but it had a tag on it, or a collar on it. He's like, yeah. He said, you don't shoot those. He said, you might as well shoot me before you shoot one of those things.
Oh, hell yeah. That's the truth.
You tell him to come by for a drink. He sounds like an interesting fellow. We talked for like a half hour.
No wonder you've been gone so long. I was wondering.
So he was this cool old dude.
So what's his card say? You got his card. What's it say?
So, dude, he said, yeah, I know right where you guys are parked. He said, you got 2 trucks and a car up there right now? I said, yep, we do. Did you hear the wolf that we heard this morning? 9:30?
No. That was you on Monday.
That was, what the hell was that noise?
Oh, that's what that
sound.
Oh, is that what it was?
So I didn't know what he was talking about.
Me either.
That's why I said, come take my spot, Derek.
Well, here's the thing: is I was sitting in that blind.
Yeah.
I got like 20 text messages that came through because my phone hasn't been getting those texts or
Yeah.
it gets them randomly. So then I had all these. I'm like,
20
well, I don't
minutes,
know
he
if
had to get out
anybody,
of there and go
if
poop.
any of this is new or not.
Did you hunt for at least real hard 20 minutes? Or
Can I ask you a question? How
Maybe an
long
hour.
have you actually sat in the stand while you've been up here? Because I thought
Quite a
you
bit.
actually sat at the at
Ernie's?
Ernie's.
No.
Yeah, no, just kept walking.
I walked down there.
Yeah, he didn't sit. He just walked on there.
I've done a lot of walking this trip.
looking for them wolves? Definitely.
That's how I killed a deer on Monday.
It's a helicopter. Yep. So I'm set up at the China hutch right now. It's a blind I sat in last year. Saw two does, the only deer we saw last year. Well, no, Robbie saw some deer. Only deer I saw last year for sure. But it was, one half of the deer everybody saw. So we've seen a lot more deer this year. Seems to be a lot more deer activity. Just haven't got those bucks. We're trying to get those bucks in here. I ended up following that moose for a couple hundred yards before I was able to get him on film. It's pretty exciting. I've never seen a moose in person before. I mean, I've seen one at the zoo, but that doesn't count. So, anyway, I'll be hunting here till the rest of the night. It's 3 o'clock, and I think everybody else is going to be out in their own stands. I don't think anybody's hunting together tonight. We do that from time to time, just mix things up, but you're really not spreading out, if you're hunting. So, I didn't see a lot of sign when I walked in the back. Didn't look like a lot of. I ended up, after the moose, I ended up walking down here and then turning right to where I see all the scrapes. They're paying attention to the scrapes or walking through the scrapes, but it doesn't look like they're actively using the scrape right now. At least bucks aren't for sure. And I checked that camera and there was 2 does on the camera and that was it. I'm hunting here tonight, and then tomorrow I'll probably end up going out, going down south. I'll probably walk out to that camera again in the morning, and then after I walk out to that camera, I'll decide whether I'm going to hunt north of here or south of here. Either way, it's one or the other. So, anyway, save that battery for, whatever. For animals, I guess. So me, Ryan, Eric, and Steve cleared this lane out a couple years ago. Probably should have knocked that maple tree right out in the middle, but it's fine. You got plenty of shooting lane there. And then right there I got my thermocell with the stinky stuff on it. So I was able to get it out by using a leaf. I didn't have to touch it with my hand this time. Beautiful afternoon. No deer sighting today, just a moose.